Welcome to China Truths. In this episode, we will bring you the following story. China's high-speed rail exposed for shoddy construction. Now, let's dive into the details. It's all covered in today's China Truths. China's high-speed rail exposed for shoddy construction. After the recent journalists' day set up by the Chinese government, two reporters from Economic Information Daily were assaulted while investigating a major high-speed rail project managed by a large state-owned enterprise. The project in question is the Anhui-Hexin Railway, constructed by a subsidiary of China Railway Engineering Group. The project has been revealed to have serious safety hazards. Last year, another Chinese high-speed rail construction project was also exposed for shoddy engineering. According to Economic Information Daily, a media outlet under Xinhua News Agency, the journalists recently discovered that multiple construction units working on the Hexin Railway, from Hefei to Sini, were cutting costs by substituting materials. They illegally replaced ethylene propylene diene monomer (EPDM) rubber elastic layers, which are required by railway industry standards, with substandard recycled rubber imitations. These counterfeit materials are far below the performance requirements and pose safety risks. In railway construction, track slabs are laid on foundation slabs or bridge piers, with the limit groove device being the connection between the base slab and track slab. The elastic layer is a key material for the limit groove device, designed to absorb the impact of high-speed trains to prevent track slab displacement. At several construction sites on the Hexin Railway, undercover reporters from Economic Information Daily observed that the elastic layers installed in the limit grooves showed abnormal characteristics, such as being easily torn when cut or pulled. Industry insiders revealed that the elastic layers found to be defective, easy to tear or break, were made from recycled rubber and did not meet the railway industry's standard of ethylene propylene diene monomer (EPDM) rubber. These layers were severely substandard and incapable of withstanding the high-speed, high-impact operations of trains. The price difference between recycled rubber imitations and EPDM rubber elastic layers is significant, with the former costing only about 1/4 of the latter. When reporters from Economic Information Daily interviewed several construction units involved, many of the relevant managers denied there were any issues with substandard materials. According to Shaoxiang Morning News and Jimu News, on November 14, it was reported that two journalists from Economic Information Daily, Wang Wenji, director of the investigation office, and Cheng Zilong, senior reporter, were attacked by several individuals while conducting interviews at the construction site of the China Railway 7th Bureau in Anhui-Hexin high-speed rail project. Their phones were confiscated during the assault, and Wang Wenji was injured on his right hand. After the incident was exposed, Mr. Yu, the person responsible for safety hazard reporting at China Railway 7th Bureau, responded to media inquiries by downplaying the assault, calling it a small friction and blaming migrant workers. It was probably the migrant workers who did it. On November 14, China Railway 7th Bureau issued a statement acknowledging the media report about substandard materials used in the Hexin Railway construction. They stated that they had sent a working group to the site to investigate. Following the exposure of the incident, it sparked heated debate online. Hao Cheng, a reporter from China Business Report, posted on Weibo saying, if they had even a basic acquaintance with a mid-level official, they wouldn't have done something this absurd. These two journalists have won 7 or 8 China News Awards, with countless reports approved by high-ranking officials. They're known as some of the top investigative reporters among officials at or above the department level. Yet, they were beaten up in Anhui. Many netizens commented, even Xinhua reporters are not exempt from being beaten. Others said, when there's a problem, it's always the temporary workers or the security guards who get blamed, never the leaders. Some said, migrant workers on the construction site wouldn't act without the support of the foreman, and the foreman wouldn't act without the backing of the general contractor. The general contractor wouldn't act without the tacit approval of the client. However, some government-supported online commentators, also known as 50 Cent Army, defended the China Railway 7th Bureau, claiming that high-speed rail is safe and that we trust the government will conduct a thorough investigation. Public records show that China Railway 7th Bureau is a subsidiary of China Railway Engineering Group, a large state-owned enterprise engaged in railway, highway, and municipal constructions. This is not the first time that a Chinese high-speed rail project has been exposed for substandard construction. Last July, Economic Information Daily reported that a labor subcontractor for the third section of the Laizhou-Rongqing high-speed rail in Shandong province made a formal report accusing the main contractor, China State Construction Engineering Corporation, CSCEC, 8th Bureau, of cutting corners. It was reported that many of the threaded piles used in the project did not meet design requirements, posing major safety hazards. The report also revealed that, after reviewing relevant documents and estimating the actual concrete used in the project, the findings were consistent with the whistleblower's claims of substandard construction. Laizhou-Rongqing high-speed rail is a major project in Shandong, stretching 193 kilometers from Lishi in Qingdao to Rongqing in Weihai, with a total investment of 29.7 billion yuan or about $4.1 billion and a design speed of 350 kilometers per hour. The third section of the project was contracted by China State Construction Engineering Corporation 8th Bureau, with Xijia Company acting as a subcontractor responsible for drilling foundation piles for part of the embankment. The exposure of this case quickly sparked public discussion, and China State Construction Engineering Corporation 8th Bureau promised to investigate the issue. However, before the controversy over the Laizhou-Rongqing high-speed rail was fully resolved, the company was once again embroiled in quality concerns. According to Zhejiang Daily's Chao News, recently some property owners in Qingdao's West Coast New Area reported potential quality issues with the concrete strength testing on a project under construction by China State Construction Engineering Corporation 8th Bureau. The construction project, known as Jinsha Fua Zone, faced delays in delivery due to suspected substandard concrete strength, with owners repeatedly reporting the issue to authorities, but there has been no sign of the project resuming work. Public records show that China State Construction Engineering Corporation 8th Bureau is a subsidiary of China State Construction Corporation, a state-owned enterprise. Despite ongoing quality issues, the company has continuously received official awards, including the National Quality Award, National Excellent Construction Enterprise, and China Integrity Business Enterprise.